Alright, I think we're up. We already dropped a bit of frames though, so that's not really a good sign. Hopefully it, like, stabilizes. Let me just make sure everything's good. Alright. Okay, we still have 4 temples. I'm kind of, like, surprised by that. Because, whoops. Yeah, just let me land from here. Nope, we have to go to the orbit. But, yeah, I kind of thought, we had, like, gotten all the powers. I guess, you know, I'm, like, remembering it wrong. But, yeah, I was kind of expecting that all we had to do was really, like, start New Game Plus, but clearly I was wrong about that. But, yeah, I think this is the first time I've been on in, like, just over a week. It's kind of, like, slacking in terms of, you know, hopping on. Mainly 2 reasons why I haven't really been on as much. One is, I would say, like, the main one is, like, my sleep schedule. Like, I'm kind of awake at, like, really weird hours where it's, like, not really, like, too ideal for me to be streaming. And then also, I've been kind of, like, bored, because even though this game isn't, like, terrible, like, you know, it was, like, a good way to kill time, it's, like, the game, I think, was, like, didn't live up to my expectations based on, like, what they were kind of, like, describing. Crap. Oh, wow. High-level enemies here. Holy crap, there's a lot. But anyway, yeah, like I was saying, so the main thing is, like, my sleep schedule. Like, I'm just not awake at, like, good times to really be streaming. And then also, like I was saying, I feel like this game didn't really live up to my expectations. So it's, like, you know, not terrible. It's, like, a good way to kill time, and, you know, there are still some good moments where it's, like, you know, pretty enjoyable, like some of the quests and stuff like that. But, like, generally, I would say this game didn't live up to my expectations, so I'm kind of, in a sense, a bit over it, you know? Like, we might come back to the game still anyway, but what I was kind of thinking about is because, you know, obviously I've been kind of, like, wanting to continue streaming, so I was thinking about, like, what to do, and I think, like, the sort of game plan, you know, like I said, I was surprised that there's still, like, a lot of powers we haven't found yet, but, like, I think generally my plan is to, like, beat the game, which we're very close to doing, basically. So, like, beat the game, and then start our playthrough of Resident Evil Revelations 2, because, you know, it's October, like, Halloween is in, like, I think, what, like, 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks, something like that. So, you know, kind of play, like, a spooky game, so to speak, and, you know, that game, Resident Evil Revelations 2, it's been on our sort of, like, playlist for, like, many months, because I bought the code for both the first one and the second one, I think, around the same time. So it's just been kind of, like, you know, been sitting on my Xbox, like, waiting to be played. So I think that's probably what we'll end up doing, is, like, beat Starfield, start Resident Evil Revelations, because it will be something we haven't played before. You know, it will probably last at least, like, a week or two. of playtime, then that will give us, like, you know, a couple weeks before Naruto comes out. I still, like, not 100% committed to getting Naruto, but I think that probably will end up being, like, the next game I get / play after Resident Evil. Because besides the new Naruto Storm game, I don't really, like, think of anything that, like, really comes to mind that I really want to play, like, in the coming months. I mean, obviously, there's a chance maybe something cool comes out on Game Pass that we can check out. But, you know, generally speaking, I don't really think there's anything, like, coming out, really, that I'm, like, really wanting to play, besides the Naruto Storm game. And I think there was, like, one indie game coming out in November that I thought looked cool, but I don't really think, it will be, like, either that good, or I don't think I'll end up checking it out, because, you know, like I was saying, we'll probably end up, like, playing Naruto or something, and on that, because I think they come out around the same time, so it's pretty much, like, either or, like, Naruto or the indie game, but I think Naruto comes out first, so if I get Naruto, then I probably won't bother checking out the indie game. One of my problems with the new Naruto game, though, is that they haven't, what do you call it? They haven't really, like, done anything different from previous games, so it basically is like a cash grab of them just re-releasing, like, existing stuff. And on top of that, they haven't even announced if there's crossplay, or at least I haven't seen them mention anything about crossplay, which is, like, a huge red flag for me, because I feel like that's almost gives them an excuse to do another cash grab, like, later on. Because I think that was one of the things with, like, the last Naruto Storm game, is that, you know, there wasn't crossplay, so, like, the game died out, like, pretty quickly. Because, you know, if a game has crossplay, it has, like, a larger community, in a sense, because you have, like, more people playing. I mean, also, you know, I guess from a streaming perspective, it also is, like, beneficial, because then you have more people, like, willing to check out your channel, because, you know, if you are, like, limited to one platform, then, you know, like, people on the opposite platforms will probably be, like, less inclined to check your stuff out. But even just from gameplay perspective, it's like, you know, if there's less people, like, playing a game, like, the faster it will die out. So, like I was saying, I think that's one kind of problem that the last, like, Naruto Storm games had as well. It's because, yeah, if there's no crossplay, you know, the community split, and then it just dies out super quick. And then, you know, like, 2 or 3 years later, it seems like they're still in that pattern where they're like, oh, the last game died, so we'll just re-release, you know, the game with, like, a few new characters, and that's basically it. Which is, like, such a scummy thing to do. I mean, obviously, I guess can't, like, fault them, because, you know, I guess it's still technically a smart, like, business decision, because people will, like, pay for it. That's part of the reason why I don't want to pay for it. Alright, let's see if I can get back. I don't know why the hell the camera is moving so slow. Let's head over to the lodge. I'm hoping that a quest pops up showing me where the other, like, temples are. I'm kind of, like, alarmed that they haven't popped up yet. Like, am I missing something? Alright.
Captain, I have been idling and awaiting my next order for some time now.
Oh, nothing yet.
Oof, that's brutal.
Not bad. Not bad. Coming up on the end of a long ride here. We got all the... I know. Just bracing for it. Hey, listen, you're probably wondering about Cora. I know what everyone's gonna say, but even if I told her no, she'd find some way. I'm sure plenty of the others won't like it, and I'll be worried like no tomorrow. And hey, same goes for you.
Was that, the thing it wanted me to do? Visit the London landmark on Earth. Kinda want to do that. Yeah, it kind of sucks though that, like, the last temples are kind of, like, not revealed yet. Like, maybe they're, like, sort of time sensitive, like, I have to play maybe a certain amount. I don't even know, like, what I have to do to, like, trigger the next, like, quest to appear, where he'll be like, oh, here is, like, the next coordinate. Yeah, let's go check out this landmark. I'm kind of, like, curious. Wow, that's pretty crazy. London landmark. Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of landmarks here. I feel like Earth, even though it's, like, basically destroyed, I feel like it could be, like, an interesting place to explore over here, like, the various landmarks and stuff. Like, I'm sure there probably is, like, interesting stuff that Bethesda has, like, added here, probably. London snow globe. That's pretty sick. I'm kind of glad they did that. The only thing that sucks about New Game Plus is obviously, like, you don't keep your stuff. So, like, you know, all these, like, collectibles and stuff. Like, I think I might have already gotten rid of them because I said, like, screw it before because I knew I'd lose them in New Game Plus. But, at one point we had, like, other snow globes and, you know, they're, like, kind of collectibles in Fallout New Vegas, so I was, like, really happy to have them. It's just that then I was like, you know, if we're gonna lose them on New Game Plus, it doesn't really matter, like, having them. You know, I guess that still, like, applies now, especially because that's, like, one of the things I'm aiming for is to start New Game Plus. Like, before we start Resident Evil, you know, like, finish this game. I'm curious about this cave. I mean, I want to check out, like, some of the landmarks here anyway, but yeah. But anyway, like I was saying, I don't know what I have to do to trigger the next, like, temple thing, like, to find it. Like, I would assume maybe doing more quests, but, like, we don't really have too many quests. Like, we just have, like, tiny, small ones. But as I was mentioning earlier, yeah, I think this game kind of was like a letdown in a lot of ways. Like, I was expecting a huge game. Like, kind of like Red Dead 2. Actually, hang on, let me just see something. Come on, Xbox, load. Okay, we do have, like, a decent amount. We almost have, like, 3 days worth of playtime, because, yeah, I was gonna say, I think with, like, Red Dead 2, my first playthrough was, like, over 100 hours, and I wasn't even doing, like, all the side activities and stuff like that. So I was gonna say, like, when they, like, announced the game, I was honestly expecting, like, a huge game like that, where it's, like, you know, you have, like, hundreds of hours on, like, a single playthrough. Because they made it sound, like, incredible. It turns out it wasn't, like, actually anything, like, too groundbreaking. Like, it's still, you know, like, something, like, decent to play to kill time, especially if you have Game Pass. Because, you know, it's like, then at that point, you're not even, like, paying for it, you know what I mean? You're just kind of playing it. But, rock pile. But yeah, I think I was just expecting, like, way more with this game. You know, I was expecting something, like, groundbreaking, and then it was, like, you know, just kind of, like, the same old Bethesda stuff. But yeah. Clearly we still gotten a lot of playtime out of this, because we're, like, approaching 3 days worth of playtime, which I think is, 72 hours. So if we play for another, like, 4 or 5 hours, we'll have, like, 72 hours of playtime. Okay, hang on, let me open the surface map. I'll see if I can fast travel to our ship here. Save some time. I just want to check out this landmark, and then after that, we'll probably see if we can maybe do some of these, like, side miscellaneous quests. Dropping a bit of frames. Yeah, my internet's, like, really bad. I think I've reached the point, like, you know, this started happening, like, 2-3 weeks ago. I mean, obviously, sometimes it goes through, like, phases where it's, like, good and sometimes it's bad. But I think we're at, like, the point where it's, like, resetting my internet doesn't even really do anything. Like, sometimes you just have good days, some days you have, like, bad days internet-wise. But I think, like, the underlying thing is that, like, my service provider is, like, screwing me over. Because, like, my upload speed should be enough to be fine. It's just that, we still, like, drop frames all the time. Most days, so, you know, it's, like, clearly it's not, like, getting the service that's being paid for. Like, because, you know, you're paying for certain speeds, and it's, like, because it's dropping frames, it's either the speeds aren't being delivered or, you know, like, the connection is just really unstable. Oh, man. Oh, man. Crap, did I not equip the thing? I guess I didn't. So, no, yeah, we'll see what happens, but, I'm not sure what I can do to trigger the next, Starborn Power quest line. Because we're pretty much at the end of the main story. Unless, like, those powers can only be gotten in, like, New Game Plus or something. I kind of hope that isn't the case, but...
Can I interest you in some gourmet chunks? Hello. Please.
Pick some special sauce for the chunks in New Homestead.
Huh. I thought it was a joke at first. But maybe next time you can ask him to make it last longer so I don't have to keep doing this so often.
Alright. Extreme cold.
Careful, there are some dangerous areas around here that are not open to any tours.
Come on. You know, I think it was like a review, or maybe it was just like a tweet on Twitter. Like, it was someone talking about some of the loading screens on this game, and like how there's so many of them, and like I agree wholeheartedly with their like opinion. It's like I think there's just way too many loading screens, like the fast traveling between planets, and then when you're on the planets, like the doors and stuff. It's kind of ridiculous.
I knew I could count on you. Let's see it here. You are a real lifesaver. Seriously, I don't know how I'd manage to live without it myself, let alone my customers. Thanks.
Oh, one giant leap. I think that was the thing. Oh, never mind. So yeah, I guess we're just doing these side missions in hopes that, like, more quests pop up for, like, the Starborn powers, but like I said, I'm hoping that it's possible to get all of them on, like, a single playthrough.
The clinic welcomes all patients, whether Freestar...
Maybe I'll, like, Google that quickly so that way I don't, like, Can you get all Starborn powers? On your first playthrough. Okay, apparently you can get them all on the first playthrough here. So, hopefully they pop up eventually, the quests.
Hey, what can I do for you?
We get the cases no one. Hey, let's keep our voices down. That being said, I've been expecting someone soon. I've heard I have some supplies I can give you. Should be more than enough for now, and it shouldn't draw any suspicion from... Sorry, I can't... Yeah. I think... You know what?
Okay, that's just bullcrap.
But I can't afford to... The supplies will be loaded.
Alright, yeah, let's just fast travel. Missions. I hate how, it's like forcing me to go into orbit. Like, you know, that just goes back to what I was saying about the loading screens. There's just way too damn many. Oh, and also I saw another person mention this, which obviously I agree with as well, because I had mentioned it myself, I think one of the last times I was playing. But yeah, apparently this game, like I had thought, it doesn't really let you, like, do whatever the hell you want. Like, it kind of forces you to be, like, the good guy. Because, like, the moment you start, like, lashing out and doing things that aren't, like, in accordance with the way they've outlined quests, it, like, completely, like, craps all over you. Like, you know, if you refuse if you get scanned and they detect contraband and you, what do you call it, you, like, refuse to basically pull over, they all, like, start killing you. And then it, like, breaks the game, because then any planet outlined with either the UC or the Freestar Collective, then they're, like, hostile to you, like, constantly.
Oh, perhaps you'd better sit down. I see. Well, I appreciate the effort, but thanks for your help. You really came through. Here.
Nice. Almost level 50, too. Let's make a jump into the system. All right. I don't know what is happening, but it's just like one of the AI just keeps talking. Oh. Landed under fire. We don't really need credits, so I'm not gonna, like, bother picking up any other weapons unless they're, like, legendary. Alright, that kind of cleared them out. We should be hitting level 50 pretty soon here, and then that will give us an achievement. Also kind of running a bit low on ammo. Maybe I'll have to just, like, stop by a vendor at some point just to get some ammo. I mean, we still have a lot. Like, probably enough to last today and maybe even tomorrow, but yeah. Definitely not as much ammo as I would like. That's for sure. Also, even though I haven't really done much since I, like, you know, kind of almost, you could say, took another break, I've tried adding, like, more music to our playlist. So, I forget exactly the... Oh, I mean, I normally don't keep track of the exact amount, but I think I did add, like, a pretty considerable amount of songs. Because I think I added at least, like, 3 or 4 hours worth of songs to the playlist. I still have, like, a lot more that I'll probably end up adding. It's just that, like, obviously, you know, with with like sort of new songs, I have to listen to them. So even though like, you know, it's funny because it's not really like a bad thing. I just thought, yeah, you know, like I was saying before, I add it to the playlist, I have to listen to it. So sometimes I basically almost have to like dedicate like a bunch of time to like just sitting there and listening to songs, and you know, like kind of deciding if I want to add it to the playlist. A lot of the ones I added like recently, I think, let me just double check. Okay, yeah, this person, like who is singing this song, like I added a lot of their music because, you know, I had found them, but like I think some of the songs might not fit the playlist too well. Like I think this one does, but I think there were some that I was like thinking like, do I want to add this? And I was like almost leaning towards not really, but I decided to like add it anyway. So hopefully that doesn't like, you know, kind of like bite me. Like eventually where I'll just be listening to a song and be like, yeah, this is a like kind of crap, like doesn't really fit the playlist. But you know, one thing about my playlist is that I kind of want to have like a variety with like different kinds of music. Like I don't necessarily want it to be like all the same kind of style. So in a sense, you know, that might be one like benefit. Is what do you call it? If we have like a large variety of music, then it won't be as like, you know, boring.
Cavalry would come. I was expecting some Freestar militia, but any port in a storm, I guess.
Freestar Ranger. Wrong. The Rangers have come through.
You are a sight for sore eyes. Before Spacers broke into the outpost, I was relaying orders for Lieutenant Torres. Torres ain't bad as far as COs go, but would have been flat out murdered if it weren't for the, and I can't believe I'm saying this, the UC Marines. So, and this is important, you see a Marine, don't shoot. They're friendlies.
Marines good, Spacers
Roger.
bad.
So first things first, the makeshift infirmary isn't gonna hold. They set up on the ground floor in the security section. The whole place is on lockdown, so you'll have to find a way there. Talk to, Lazama. Here's hoping it's not just me still Be safe, be bold. A dead soldier ain't no help to no one.
So I guess they're just gonna like stay here while we do everything. Just gonna quick save. Yeah, and there's a UC Marine.
Enjoy this!
Awesome.
Go ahead. Leave, coward.
It sucks how like low level everything is. Like I don't know if that will change on New Game Plus, but like I don't know if you do like a New Game Plus if like their levels increase or not, but I almost hope they do. And if I mean, I don't really plan on playing New Game Plus, like, you know, once we start it. Like I'd start it and then like probably, you know, like I was saying, start up our Resident Evil playthrough. But but yeah, once we do our New Game Plus, I'll I'm planning on, like, putting the difficulty from hard to very hard. So I think regardless it will be a bit more difficult, but, like, yeah, sometimes it's kind of like a joke how like, easy the stuff is on this game. It's like, you know, we're still coming across level enemies that are, like, level 8. You know, like, what the hell is that? And that's kind of, like, ridiculous.
Corporal Izama, UC Marines, medic. We thought we were done for.
I'm...
And meet the esteemed doctor. Mahoney's a machine. She's wasted on this rock. And this... What the heck are you guys doing here anyway?
Yes. I mean, yes. Astrobiology. We study non-Terran life forms in the settled systems. We seek to understand the various flora and fauna and search for practical uses.
I don't think the spacers care about your research, no offense.
No. They've been trying to take...
Alright, they've been trying to take over for months.
I'm not sure how long you can keep.
Last I saw Torres was on the 3rd floor.
Take this key and get to Torres. It should get to Torres before his men are wiped out.
This is it.
What? You think he's a spacer? He's the one that cleared him out.
Alright, I'll just leave that open. They're probably not in danger. It's like, probably. Yeah, did I see something? I did. That reminds me. Let's see if we can open this. Nope. Again, you know, like level 8 enemies, like, kind of ridiculous.
Need assistance now!
Ridiculous. And did I come through there, or... Oh well, doesn't really matter.
Last mistake you'll make. Here we go. Now we're in business.
So many, so many dead scientists. Oh, nice. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's, like, way worse than what we currently have, but, you know, it's always nice to at least see a legendary.
Are they all gone?
Thanks to the stranger, every last one of them is down. Some fancy work there. How many more are there with your unit? You got sniper support?
Just me.
Holy shit.
We have to help Captain Myung. She's behind the barrier.
But she's not Freestar, Lieutenant. Our first priority is our men and our scientists.
She came in to save us, Sergeant, when no one else would. I will not leave her out to dry.
You guys fought a war recently. I'm surprised you want to help the Marines.
I don't care.
But Lieutenant,
Sergeant, I am ordering.
we got a security override key. If the Marines, we all work together. We should.
There are soldiers that need us.
Here's the security key. Like I said, someone's been taking out the spacers.
I don't believe it.
All right.
The Autoport shipment from Osgood's system. It's gone.
It should be fine.
What?
They got wiped out there.
Glad to know us Marines aren't the only ones crashing.
Well, our AI companions weren't really much help there.
Stand down, Private. What matters is they're here now. And who the hell do we have here? Another scientist?
Oh, it's because I'm wearing a scientist uniform.
Still be pinned down.
Well, I'll be.
Ooh. Hello?
Huh.
There we go.
You don't got the look of a Marine. Certainly.
I'm in the Vanguard.
Huh. More UC bailing the FC out. Captain Myung, UC Marines.
Veteran of the Colony Wars, the shield of Parduk Pass.
And that loudmouth is Private Psy. If she wasn't such a hell of a soldier, she'd be polishing latrines for the next decade. You've saved lives here, and that is something I won't forget.
The captain and all her Marines. Oh, we'd all be dead if it weren't for them.
You lot may be Freestar, but you're ground pounders first. I wasn't about to let you all die ignobly to those rabid spacer bastards. You've got spirit. That's what we need right now. We've bought ourselves an old-fashioned stay of execution here. The bastards are disorganized, That means they can keep dropping reinforcements. Which means they won't drop the reinforcements right on... But there's too many of them, and only one of you.
I have a more immediate problem, Captain. If we don't act, the spacers could take them out. I can't abandon...
Damn it. What sort of leader would... But we need every trained soldier to fort...
Mahoney said their last transmission indicates... If you could perhaps... They went dark not too long. Just go quickly and...
Alright. Whoops, let's see if we can pull out the map. Research camp. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. I was honestly hoping, the way they were, like, describing it, that it would be like a space battle, because, like, oh, we don't have a ship, but they can keep dropping in reinforcements, so I thought we'd have to go into space and have a ship battle. But now they're just like, oh, go to this research outpost. Oh, crap, what the hell? I think that's one of the problems with this game, is that, like because this kind of goes back to what we were talking about earlier. With like this sort of like being a Bethesda game, is like I was kind of looking forward to something unique, but it basically is just like a copy and paste Bethesda game with like space elements, but because it's so copy and paste, despite it having like, you know, space and like a ship element to it, it's like the game doesn't really like utilize it enough. Because for something that's supposed to kind of make the game really unique compared to like other Bethesda games and stuff, it's like this game doesn't really utilize what makes it unique compared to like Skyrim and Fallout. It's like it focuses on the stuff that's like identical between the games, like, you know, like the various quest elements and just moving around the planets and stuff like that, like on foot instead of like really using your ship.
Be safe now. Get back to the lieutenant. Corporal Mahoney radioed you coming, but I didn't know if we could hold. But you're a regular here. Mahoney said for us to go to grounds. There's a cave nearby. Don't worry, I'll keep this.
Not even seeing civilians. Oh, never mind. There's one scientist.
The spacers.
This situation is getting out of control.
All right.
Mahoney said the research camp is all clear.
Most likely decomposing in some unmarked. Good on you both for making that mission of mercy. Our job is to protect this. There ain't much room for honor in this damn.
Captain, you should bring up your plan.
The Spacers haven't attacked yet, but we cannot let them keep so we need to. The only rest of.
I concur with the captain.
The Spacers have 2 fighter groups. So launch that fancy.
There we go. That's what I wanted, like, before. Was for them to, like, basically tell me to go into space and, like, take out the fighter groups. Or, like, you know, the ships they had. Because, you know, like I was saying a couple minutes ago, it's like the game doesn't really utilize that enough. Like, the ship element. Like, the main focus of the ship is literally just to, like, fast travel between planets. Like, even if you make your own custom ship, that seems to be the only, like, real thing that they care about. Is, like, you know, like, making it where you can, like, fast travel. Because you can see, it's, like, what you see in these various cutscenes, but, like, a lot of the time it doesn't even, like, matter. Also, yeah, it's like kind of sucks that our thing is like my internet's complete shit. Come on. Gotta loot our prey. Yeah, we're still dropping frames, like, holy shit. Like, that kind of, like, really pisses me off when we're dropping frames. Like, we went from, I think it was, like, 600 frames drop to, like, now 2,100. Like, that's how big of a frame drop, apparently, we had. It's, like, ridiculous. And when I complain about it to my service provider, they're like, oh, everything looks fine on our end. Like, as usual. Like, total bullcrap. Ah, come on, bro. I was literally about to say, did it freeze? And then it, like, started up again, and then now it looks like it's frozen. I'll wait a minute, see what happens, but I wouldn't be surprised if it actually did freeze. I'm starting to think it actually did freeze, unfortunately. Oh, I guess we're restarting the game. I think the most brutal loading screen on Starfield is this one that we're about to witness. Is like when you're booting up the game for the first time. I think it like depends on where you are in the planet or like on the game world. Like if you're in a large area, then it takes like more time to load. But if you're in, like, let's say, the interior of your ship, it takes less time to load, but, like, regardless, I think that most of the time this is, like, the longest loading screen, is when you're, like, booting up. Takes forever.
We now take prisoners.
Private Mahoney to the stranger. Stranger, you read me? We got spacers incoming at the outpost. Whatever you did up there has lit a fire under their asses. Get back, pronto! We need you!
Oh, man. Brutal. Is my gun, like, glitched like this? Look at that. It's like he's holding it, like, up. Not, like, leveled. Man, this game is, like, really glitchy. Like, I know game design can be, like, hard, but, like, I feel like there should be no excuse for, like, a AAA studio, especially now, like, that Bethesda is owned by Microsoft. Because at that point, like, they basically have, like, unlimited, like, resources. Like, there really shouldn't be any excuses to, like, why a game is this broken. But I've heard that part of the reason why their games are so broken is because, like, they keep using the same engine from, like, 10,000 years ago. That apparently isn't, like, very well suited for, like, you know, modern game stuff. And it's like they keep trying to use that engine and it's, like, not working out well, like, ever. So the last time it worked well was probably, like, Fallout 3, although if you wanted to be generous, you could say Skyrim. Uh-oh. That might be a problem. Well, there we go. There's an interesting clip. And did it just say we're overweight? Yeah, it did. What the heck? I feel like I haven't even been picking up that much stuff. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh! Okay. I think that was like the first time I died in like a very long time. It's a good thing that we quick save though. I just wanted to like test that. I think we're like overweight though. So I'll probably have to drop everything again. You can see their bodies like fly out.
We've lost so many people. So many people.
That's the price of command, Torres. Every decision leads to... You can drive yourself crazy with counterfactuals. Focus on the good you did. We did, here. Something.
Altair's safe because of you. Both of you.
Now wouldn't that be the damnedest thing? I could put it... You'd save me a court-martial if you just give me your thanks. Might be you want your medal, though.
Take credits over fancy bit of tin.
Looks like we have ourselves an old-fashioned mercenary.
But I will never.
You're young, and you've got a future ahead of you. I've been passed up for promotion more times than I can count, because there's a million ways the bastards in command will ask you to compromise. Little ways, big ways. Don't. It may hurt your career, but I look back with pride at my service. Especially today. You see?
I sincerely hope I never see you across the lines on the battlefield.
If you do, Lieutenant, I will do my duty.
Not if I do my duty first.
Alright. Keep moving, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what I need to trigger the next, like, Starborn power quest line. I'm not even really sure. I think there's a chance it might not even be possible, because I think normally the way to trigger them would be, Anyway, I think the normal way to trigger them would be doing, like, the main story, but, like, we're at the last one, so there's not really anything I can do there. Want to see something real quick. Oh yeah, that does actually, like, really increase the regen speed. Yeah, it's actually pretty cool. I wish it would, like, tell us where the next thing is, though. Also trying to keep an eye out for maybe any systems that I've missed. Because I don't think we ever got that achievement where it was like visit all the systems. Maybe it's like that's one you can only get on New Game Plus, because maybe it like didn't... Like maybe the systems are like random, so maybe there's a chance that we like didn't get some. And does it let us, like, travel to the sun? No, it doesn't. I almost wish I had, like, some planets, like, undiscovered, so I could, like, visually see, like, maybe there is one that I, like, haven't been to yet. Yeah, we've been to both of those. Been to both of those. Yeah, I don't know. If I had to take a guess, it is probably, like, something for, like, New Game Plus. Like, I think there probably is just, like, a system that hasn't, like, loaded in on this playthrough or something. Because I think we have been to all the systems that are on the map. I really wish it would just load up the quest line. And let us go. I'm just gonna start jumping to like random planets. Hopefully we get some encounters. Oh, here we go. That was nice. A lot of XP. I'm following this guy. Sick. Come on, my ship is like so slow. I think that's going to be something with my next ship is on this playthrough. You can see I have so much like storage modules. Because like, you know, I was trying to gather like pretty much every crafting material so that way we would be able to unlock all like the crafting stuff. I think there's still some things that are like locked, unfortunately. But I think we ended up unlocking most of them. Which is good. But that, you know, that means in our next playthrough we probably won't have to like pick up as much like loot. So that means we'll need less storage modules on our ship, which means like we should have better like maneuverability and like speed. Because like I said, that's one thing that kind of sucks about this like current ship is that like it's just so slow. We have, I think, like probably from what I've seen so far, like the best engines that we can get. And it's like we're still like really slow. I mean, in a sense, we're probably fast compared to like the weight of our ship and stuff like that, but like, yeah. Kind of, ooh. I don't know if that loading screen is just like a random one or where we're about to go, but I'll see. Yeah, it's really pissing me off that we're dropping so much frames. It's like really unfortunate. Like, I always get really annoyed when we're like lagging like that. Because like I said, my internet should be able to handle it. It's just that, like, I'm pretty sure we're being, like, throttled, basically. You know, where, like, you're paying for speeds and, like, they're not delivering, basically. It's because, like, most sort of, like, normies probably wouldn't even notice it. Like, even if they're paying for, for like high speeds, they're probably not doing stuff that like actually requires those high speeds, but if you need those speeds, it's like you very clearly notice if you have them or not. Which is like what's really annoying. Oh, that is a Starborn ship. I guess we're gonna go there first, because that way we can get the XP from killing them. The ship is like a lot farther than I thought. I know someone mentioned this once before that I think multiple people have mentioned it, but I've like seen it on Twitter before. People saying they should have added like a car to drive around like the planet's surface and stuff like that. Kind of like, I guess, like Elite Dangerous. But I definitely agree. It's kind of ridiculous that they didn't add something like that in. Like, it's just kind of stupid having to like do this much running. Is this like an outpost? Seems like they pulled up at like some structure here. Industrial post. I really want to get the last like few Starborn powers, but it's kind of like annoying because it's not like giving me the quest to like find them. Ridiculous. I kind of wanted to check out that, like, spaceship debris. Where was it? Yeah. But it's, like, really far now that we had to run all the way here for this, like, damn Starborn. And there was only, like, one guy, at least, that we had found. Honestly, like, part of me just wants to beat this game and get it over with, but it's like, you know, I really want to, like, try and get as many achievements as possible before we, like, start the New Game Plus. Because basically, like I was saying, if I start New Game Plus, I'll be, like, not playing it, for a while. Like, if I were to start the New Game Plus, like, in terms of actually, like, playing it, like, doing quests and stuff like that, that basically would have to, like, mean that I'm not playing anything else. So in other words, it's kind of hard to, like, describe what I'm saying, but, like, once I start New Game Plus, I'm planning on, like, taking a break from the game. Like I said, we'll probably start Resident Evil and then play that for a while. So that basically means, like, we'll have to come back to this game eventually on New Game Plus. So there'll be kind of like a break in between, like, this playthrough and the next one, I think is what I'm trying to basically get at. One sec, gotta sneeze. Excuse me. That was, like, really brutal. Okay. I think we got probably, like, everything. To speak with Trevor. I'm guessing we have, like, someone on our ship that, like, maybe has something for us.
Got a new assignment for me?
Inventory. Aid. Oh, the hunter, he's on the ship.
Finally, we'll be able to enter the Unity soon.
I forgot he's on my ship.
In all of existence.
I was, like, confused to see him there. And also, I kind of forgot our ship was this big. I thought I, like, downsized it a lot, and I think I did compared to what it was before. But I think it's still, like, a lot larger than I was kind of expecting.
Hiya, Skipper. What do you need?
It said talk to Trevor. I don't know where that guy is, though.
Got some new orders for me?
Oh well, doesn't really matter. Seems like we still have more quests on Neon. I like this cockpit a lot. It has, like, you know, kind of like this huge observation deck.
Do you need something? Need me to put something in? I'm here if you need me.
Like how I can't even, like, use the other chair. Okay, I was still dropping frames, but yeah, it says the frames are from, like, network drops. I don't know if there's any, like, setting I can change, because, you know, it's been a while since I've actually looked into the OBS settings, but I don't think there's really anything I can do, because we're not dropping any frames from, like, actual encoding. It's, like, it's just internet frames being dropped. So it's like kind of crappy in that sense. Oh, is this the guy? No, that's the hunter. Military post. I think if, after we complete the side mission, if we still haven't gotten, like, a new quest, to get more, like, Starborn powers, I think I'm just gonna beat the game. Because, like, that's really all we have left to do. And like I was saying before, it's like, oh, wow, look, that looks insane. Holy shit. I almost wish I could get, like, further back to get, like, a screenshot of this, but it's kind of, like, difficult because it's, like, so massive. I want to see if there like an option to disable the HUD. Oh yeah, Han, I think they have a photo mode. I was just about to say. This is literally like the identical photo mode to Fallout 76. The toggle menu. There we go. That's like really sick. I think honestly that's probably like the coolest thing I've seen in all of Starfield. And unless my eyes are playing like tricks on me, I'm pretty sure it's like actually rotating like the ring. Sick.
Okay. Hello.
That's it. I'm gonna give you one chance. Otherwise... Why the hell would... Hey,
I'm surprised that dialogue worked.
but I just want a decent night.
Like how they put all this on the table. It's like almost like rewarding me for coming all the way out here. The game is like apologizing for... It's apologizing for wasting my time. Also, I was gonna say, I guess that's one good thing that came out of Fallout 76 was that, like, photo mode thing, because as I was saying, like, the, interface for it is, like, is essentially, like, ripped directly from Fallout 76. Like, the style of it is slightly different, but, like, the icons are, like, generally the same, like, the shapes, and, like, the exact, like, menu is, like, it's the exact same, like, the choices it gives you and all this other stuff.
Good luck out there. My favorite critter. You got Mr. Malinky to pay up, alive, no less. My superiors are... Absolutely. Listen, I'm really... So if you want another dinner... But here is your well-deserved...
Wow, that was a lot of credits, actually. Holy crap. Crazy, man. Crazy.
The petition doesn't say we want to kick people out of the way.
Anyway, yeah, I think we'll just go to New Game Plus, because I want to beat the game before getting off, and there isn't really much else I want to do. Like, all the missions we have left still are, like, you know, miscellaneous crap for the most part. So it's, like, kind of pointless. So, we'll see what happens. I guess this is the end. Save. Sick. Oh, I can move the camera. Or, well, I can, like, walk, I should say, is more accurate.
You made it. I hope you're enjoying the view. I never get tired of staring at it. Eternity.
Is the Unity is expecting more? It kind of was. Like, it looks cool.
Only exists. Judging it makes no difference. I am as much you as you are a part of everything. All points connect to here. When a star is born or dies, its existence beats through the heart of this place. The Unity. I have seen all you are, have been, and could be. Do you feel like you've lived a good life? Is there anything...
Done all I can to be at peace with that.
That's good. You will need that clarity for what comes next. In order to become Starborn, you must give the universe one last thing. Yourself. That intangible part of you. That something that makes you unique amongst the infinite will explode like a supernova. A part of you will fuse with the essence of this universe, while another part leaves it behind forever. Do you understand what I mean? This one final leap.
Alright, the Starborn said I would be reborn. This sounds like death.
Much like the death of a star creates new kinds of matter, so will a part of your being become fused with the Unity itself. That part is what becomes Starborn and crosses into the multiverse. Through your eyes, it will be as if waking up from a dream. Walk into the gate of light, and you will become Starborn. Everything will vanish, and you will awaken somewhere else. But that isn't your only potential destiny. You could turn around, walk away from the Unity until the stars fade away, and you will wake up on your own ship, in your universe. You could live out the life you have. I have enjoyed speaking to you once again. All of you. Every version that is here in the Unity, right now. Go out into the stars. As you consider stepping towards infinity, I offer you a glimpse into what will happen to the universe you may be leaving. As the essence of who you are is spread throughout space and time.
Alright, can I save?
The Hunter is reborn once again. His ethic of expediency and individual will spreads throughout the universe he leaves behind. Many will find the courage to rise and seize power from those who have it, for good or ill. Ron Hope's downfall proves once again that the Free Star Rangers put justice above petty power plays and politics. A sense of commitment to the common good grows throughout the Free Star Collective. Acts of heroism and noble sacrifice increase. The resurrection of the Asili species leads to a massive reduction in terramorph attacks across the settled systems. At the same time, the need to spread the Asilis far and wide increases cooperation between all the factions. Belief in the UC as the diplomatic leader of the settled systems grows. The Constellation membership who stays behind will in time publish their data about the discovery of the artifacts, the Starborn, and the Unity. Space exploration across the settled systems is given new life as people search for hope out there in the stars.
It's kind of interesting.
Your work with UC Systef against the Crimson Fleet is a triumph of law over greed. The UC establishes greater security throughout the settled systems. Travelers throughout the stars will be safer. Ryujin Industries dismantles the internal neuroamp and keeps its existence a secret. The company is successful, a quieter. Every new operative that is hired hears the story of your rise through the corporate ladder and looks to emulate your success. Once you are reborn, there is no going back.
Alright, let me do another save. I'm gonna, like, walk away, because I'm assuming if we do that, it will probably give us the what do you call it? It'll probably give us the next quest to find the last, like, few Starborn powers, I'm assuming. And then we can get those and hopefully come back. And then once we come back, hopefully, hopefully, what do you call it? And if I do... Okay, we can't use photo mode.
The edge of the starfield. Go further, and you will return to your original universe. We will be waiting for you.
Oh yeah, there we go. Should be waiting. Awesome. Artifacts have been added to your inventory. Build them on a ship to return to the Unity. So is it not gonna, like, give me the quests? Maybe let me jump to a new system and see if that, like, changes anything. If it doesn't give us the quests to find the last, like, few Starborn powers, then we'll just do it, because, like I said, I want to beat the game. Maybe let's go to an entirely different system. Alright, let me just see real quick.
You're coming in loud and clear. I'm sure we can work some...
Okay, that's kind of dumb. I feel like that should have given us the quest to get the last Starborn powers, was like, you know, visiting the Unity. Like, maybe a certain amount of time just has to pass now that we've been there, but, like, I don't even know. I just kind of want this game to be done, but, you know, that's like one of the achievements is getting all the Starborn powers. Like, apparently you can get them on the next runs. I just hope we don't have to revisit, like, all the temples. I hope, like, the only ones it wants us to visit are, like, the ones for the powers we don't have yet, because it'd be stupid if we had to go visit, like, all, like, 20 whatever temples. If we only are missing, like, 3 powers. I guess we're going through because it's not giving me the quest to find the last, like, Starborn powers.
Although you leave this universe behind, a new universe awaits you. Who will you be in this one? What choices will you make?
Oh, man. Just record that. Is it gonna let me, like, skip this, or are they really gonna make me, like, watch all this? It's like I'm hitting, like, buttons and, like, nothing's popped up yet, like, allowing me to skip it. There's no way they force you to, like, sit through this, right? I think they... Oh, there we go. The left thumbstick, lets you, like, skip through it if you, like, hold it down. I was gonna say, there's no... Well, in a sense, they still force you to kind of, like, read the credits. Oh, here we go. Now it lets me skip it. Story is over, but will begin anew in this universe, and countless others who remember all that you have learned, your possessions, and everyone you knew have been left behind. Explore this new universe and all it offers, and perhaps take another trip through the Unity. Alright, let me save. Oh, wow, look at that. Looks like we're wearing the Starborn outfit. That's actually really cool. Hang on, can I check my inventory? Oh, yeah, look at that. Wow, look at those stats. Starborn, Spacesuit, Astra, Chameleon, blend in with the environment, Hacker, plus 2 max auto attempts that can be banked while hacking, Reactive, 10% chance to stagger nearby attackers. That's, like, really sick. Look at that, 62,000 value. That is crazy. Oh, look at that. That is sick. That is really cool. I'm curious if you can, like, customize the Starborn ships. I feel like you probably can't, but cool that there's 2 star stations there. Oh, I think we got what we asked for. It kind of looks like most of these systems are higher level, at least, like, closer. Let me check, like, the really far out ones. What are they? Let's check this one. 75. Actually, never mind. I think they're, like, roughly the same. Gameplay. Alright, we're gonna set it to very hard, and then that will be fine. And let me, like, back out of here. Also, I just realized, look at this, Argos extractor mining outpost, so, like, we're in orbit of that system. Alright. So yeah, I guess we'll just overwrite the last save we did, but I think this is pretty much the end. Oh, this looks so sick. I think this is pretty much the end of our Starfield journey, at least for now. Because I don't know how long we'll end up playing Resident Evil for, but, you know, obviously we're... Oh, here we go, cargo holds. We're probably going to obviously do at least one run of the game. And if it's, like, good, then we'll probably do multiple runs, because I know on Resident Evil Revelations, like the first one, what do you call it? On the first one, we ended up doing multiple runs, so I wouldn't be surprised if we ended up doing multiple runs on the second one as well. So I think that will probably end up being our what do you call it? Our game for the next like 2 to 4 weeks, and like I said, then we'll probably end up playing Naruto. Hang on, Starborn, Guardian. We still get this crap. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, that's cool. I'll just do a new save, doesn't really matter. I kind of wish we got all the Starborn powers before starting New Game Plus, but, you know, it just wasn't giving me the quests, and I couldn't be bothered to, like, keep playing until they randomly popped up. So you can see, like, we only need 10 more achievements. But like I said, I think for now, that's the end of our Starfield journey. Alright. I'm just gonna chill for a bit. Let's load up Kick. I'm just gonna start updating the title on like all the platforms. I'll load up the game because I just want to check out the main menu quickly. But I think that's pretty much just all I'm going to be doing, really, for the rest of today. Is, just updating the stuff. Okay, Resident Evil. Resident Evil Revelations 2, and then save. Alright, that should be updated on Kick. Now I just need to load up YouTube, and then we'll do the Twitch one. Go live. Resident Evil, add that as like one of the hashtags. Hashtag. I'll have to make, like, I think a thumbnail. Options, change. Resident Evil Revelations 2. Betting. Alright, I'll save. Customization. I want to see if there's a way to, like, remove the thumbnail. That's my only problem, is because, like, I have like a custom one. It's just that I think the only way for me to replace it that I like kind of know of is to like upload a new one, but I haven't like made one for Resident Evil Revelations 2. There we go. Hopefully that's like a good screenshot. I'll like take that and maybe make just like a quick bootleg thumbnail. Alright, I guess we'll try having that brightness. English, subtitles on. Hopefully it doesn't actually start the game just yet, because it's to download it. Hopefully I don't, like, leak. Okay. Hang on. Almost leaked. Alright, okay, I guess I'll change that after. Or, like, you know, once I get off here. Anyway, I appreciate everyone chilling. I hope you have a great night. And I will see you next time. Hopefully tomorrow, but we'll see. Take it easy. Peace out.